everyone, I'm Miss Hope, and today we're going to be doing some garden yoga. This yoga is going to help us strengthen our minds and bodies and also teach us a little bit about the garden. It would be great if you have enough room that you can stretch out, stand up, and lie down, but if you don't worry, we can adapt it too. Let's get started. So to begin, we're going to think of some things that plants need to grow strong. What are some things that plants need? Well, how about water? Plants need water. So let's put one hand on our hip and then your other arm out. And we're going to give our plants to the left some water. Oh, feels good to stretch. And then the plants on the other side some water. Oh, give them as much as you can. Stretch your arm down to the ground. And then straighten out. What's something else? Plants need sunshine, don't they? So we're going to be the rising sun. So with your arms in front of you, you're going to bend all the way down. And then we're going to stretch up like the rising sun. Oh, bring up your arms all the way up. We're going to do it 2 more times. Oh, it's morning. Here comes the sun. All the way up to the sky. And then 1 more time. Here comes the sun. Stretch all the way up. Oh, gives us light and helps our plants grow. So what's one other thing that plants need? So let's be the soil. So we're going to lie down on your tummy. Oh, and feel the earth underneath you that has the nutrients our plants need. And then lift your head and your feet off the ground. So now we know what it feels like to be the soil. So now our plants have some things they need to grow. We can grow some plants. Now we're going to start off like a seed. So everyone sit on your heels. And then you're going to bend over and curl up like a little seed that's ready to grow. Okay, so now seeds sprout. So we're going to lift our forehead up and grow like a seed into a little plant. And grow a little bit more. And then a little bit more. And then a little bit more. Oh, hold it here. And then a little bit more. And then a little bit more. And then a little bit more. Oh, and stretch out and grow as big as you can. Oh, and take big breaths because plants need air too. Okay, next we're going to do a tree pose. So what you're going to do is put your foot on your leg and then put your hands on your chest. But we're going to practice our balance like a strong tree. And then can you do the other side too? Ooh, it's hard. Maybe you'll sway in the breeze like trees do sometimes. Okay. And now you're going to give yourself a hug and think of all the things that trees do. Trees give us air and they give us fruit and paper and wood and shade. Thank you, trees. So now we have a beautiful garden. Let's think about some of the animals that live in gardens. So how about birds? Let's practice our balance by flying like a bird. So you're going to put one foot down and stretch your other leg and your arms out as you can and fly like a bird. And then can you do the other side too? Wow, it feels so good to be stretching. Do you know what animal goes ribbit ribbit? A frog. We're gonna do frog pose next. So with your legs wide, you're gonna squat down and be like a frog. And if you can even jump a little bit. Ooh, frogs like to jump. All right. So when you're in the garden, if you're really lucky, sometimes you see a beautiful butterfly. So next I'd like you to sit down and put your feet together and stretch your legs out. You can flap like the wings of a butterfly, flying through the air. Another animal that you may not see very often in the garden, but is really important. It lives in the dirt, and it's a worm. So next what you're gonna do is put your feet out in front of you, and then rest on your elbows. Ooh, you can be a wiggly worm. And then there's one more animal that's really important for the garden. Does anyone think what that is? It's a pollinator, and pollinators help us get fruits and vegetables. Yes, it's a bee. So what I'd like you to do is sit crisscross applesauce, and bees flap their wings really fast. So we're gonna rub our hands together. Ooh, get them warm. And then we're gonna do some bee breaths. So what that means is I'm gonna take my fingers and put them on my eyes. And then with my thumbs, I'm gonna put them over my ears. And then I'm going to hum like a bee until I have no more breath. So breathing in, and then out. I'll rub my hands together and get some warmth. Put my fingers on my eyes and my thumbs on my ears. Thank you. Good job, everyone. Thank you for doing garden yoga with me. I look forward to seeing you next time.